doesn't want to fight, and we understand that. But this is the fight that you want the most, because the people wants to know if you are willing to fight. This is the fight that you want the most against Canelo. I mean, the third one.
Не то, что я это говорю, что он не хочет. Это он говорит, что он не хочет то есть проводить этот бой. И он же ушел от боя. То есть, я как раньше и говорил, то есть этот бой был бы действительно интересен для нас, для всех. Но заставить его боксировать я не могу. И как бы говорить об этом, о нашем «я хочу», я не могу, то есть смысла даже нет.
It's not what I'm saying that he doesn't want to fight. He himself said that he doesn't want to fight.
Okay.
Yes, it would have been a good fight. That people want this fight. It would be an interesting fight. But now makes no sense to talk about this fight because the other side said they don't want to do that.
Okay, but as a promoter, the people wants the fight. As a promoter, has a feeling.
Well, to follow up on what Michael's question was, Gennadiy wasn't chasing Canelo.
Okay.
That was the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. The fans wanted it. Both of those fights did over 1 million pay-per-views. Very successful at the gate. And he was the mandatory for Canelo at the time when he was the WBC champion. Now, it's a matter of, like Gennadiy says, if Canelo's going a different direction but doesn't want to fight, our position is Gennadiy won both of those fights. There was scoring irregularities on both of those fights. When most people thought he won the first fight, the one judge scored it 10-2 the other way. That's inexplicable. When everyone thought he won the 12th round in the last fight, 2 judges gave it to Canelo. That's inexplicable. So it's there's a lot of unfinished business there, but he's focused on Derevyanchenko. He's focused on going his own way, and that's really a question. Like Gennadiy said, that's really a question for Canelo. If Canelo's going to fight, that's a question for him to talk about when the fight.
I know it's a little off subject, guys, but a few days ago, last week in Los Angeles, Canelo Kovalev had a press conference. Gennadiy, I'm just curious what you think about that fight, man. Canelo moving up 2 weight classes. How do you see it?
Честно говоря, даже вот сейчас можно порассуждать. Даже сразу на ум, то есть вот подготовленно я не могу ответить, да, что да я вообще ничего не думаю. Я думаю, это хорошая ситуация больше для Ковалева, так как он действительно будет хороший оппонент, умеет заработать. А на канале разговаривать даже не хочу.
Well, it's hard for me to answer because I wasn't thinking about this. But now I start thinking about this. Well, I think this is a good situation for Kovalev because Kovalev would have a good opponent. He can make some money. As far as Canelo, I don't even want to discuss it. So.
Gennadiy, this is your second camp now with Johnathon.
Yes.
How is the relationship developing?
Feel very good. 100% John, he's my man, you know, just I feel he's like a brother, you know, another mom, you know. No, he's probably, you know, same area, same age, same, you know, like, not strategy, like, same boxing, like, you know, same life, you know, so close. I feel he brings a lot, you know, just extra, like a bonus, for boxing style, you know, just he opened my eyes for, you know, just for different, you know, open door for different. Feel very comfortable with him.
Gennadiy always said that he's a student, he's always learning, trying to improve his boxing. What kind of student is he?
Oh man, he's the type of student that brings the apple to class for the teacher. You know, seriously, because he's like the perfect student. It's a pleasure to be in the gym with him every single day, and he's happy to be there. He comes to the gym with this big old smile on his face. He's happy to be there, and working together has been a pleasure on both sides.
A lot of people felt that Derevyanchenko might have beaten Jake. So I'm just curious, did you see that fight? How did you feel about it? And then did you see anything technically in that particular fight that you guys think that you could work with?
Well, I thought it was a good fight. It was a tooth and nail fight. And I think the knockdown saved the fight for Jacob. More so, that was the gap on the scorecards. Was that knockdown? But he just kept pressuring and coming to Jacob. And Jacob, it was like a rock'em sock'em type of fight. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think that he'll fight Triple G like that. But if he do, Triple G be more than game to be able to fight like that.
Jonathan, I mentioned earlier that you've been working Gennadiy, but you look like you've lost some weight. Gennadiy, what are you doing to him in the gym? How much have you lost with him?
Stress. Stress with me. Because he brings a lot of great sparring partner from his gym, from his Detroit city, just right now he has big stress.
Jonathan, you had a short camp with Gennadiy the first fight, and now you've had a full camp. When we talked about his style that you wanted to just add to what he brought to the table, you wanted him to box more, you wanted his head movement. In the fight with Rolls, did you see the improvement in him? And did you have to mention in the corner, remember to not to just be a brawler, but to also box?
I think if any coach be realistic, you steady sending reminders to the fighter, because I think that's what a coach's job to do, is to steady sending reminders to the fighter. So to answer the question, yes. But the main thing for me was telling him, I said, you must get your rhythm. Once you get your rhythm, you will see a different way. And I think around, I don't know, 3-4, maybe something like that, he got comfortable, he got in his rhythm, and he soon ended the fight. Because once he's in his rhythm, like, he could literally do anything. And that was the whole goal of allowing him, once he get into his rhythm, it's like he could see what he needed to do a little bit more. He could do it in a better way.
Here. And remember, it's fight night, bitches!